this is going to be what if Danzo took Naruto slash adopted Naruto. Now this is the beginning of this is going to happen during the Nine-Tails Fox attack. Minato just sealed the half of the Nine-Tails spirit into Naruto, and the other half in him, like in canon. And so when we go to after Minato was on the verge of death, Danzo came. And this is kind of going to be like the beginning of Orochimaru kind of thing. So it will be the beginning of like, what if the Naruto had all dojutsus? I'll put the link in the description if you want to watch that. Now, Danzo comes and he sees Minato dying, and he noticed Naruto, and at the beginning of the thought process, he thought he would become a great weapon to the Leaf Village. And after, when Minato was dying, he saw a glimpse of Danzo. He could not do anything, though, because his soul was being claimed by the Reaper. And so Danzo decides to take the baby without Hiruzen knowing. And so Minato dies sadly. You see a frown on his face. Sorry for interrupting the video, but if you have any comments or suggestions for me, please let me know. This is my first time. And okay, back to it. So Hiruzen comes, and he knew Kushina was pregnant. And so he was wondering, where's the baby? Anbu, go search for him. And so the Anbu leave to find Naruto. But a week later, Danzo was dealing with baby Naruto. And he is still infant. We're doing a 1 week time skip. And then Anbu can't find him, because if the Anbu were sent to go find him and they found him, Danzo will have his root Anbu kill him. And so then, sorry for doing that. So Hiruzen would go send more. And then Danzo would actually erase the Anbu's memory with the Uchiha clan massacre has already happened. So Danzo has all of his Sharingan eyes and Shisui's in his left eye. So he unband-aids his left eye to show Shisui's Mangekyou Sharingan. And so when he activates Shisui's Mangekyou ability, he makes him tell Lord Third, or Hiruzen, that they could not find the boy, and he was probably taken. Hiruzen would all get sad then, and go up to the picture of Minato, the fourth Hokage, and say, "Sorry, Minato, but your son's gone." And then he would tell the Anbu to leave him. The Anbu goes. And then Orochimaru has a daily meeting with Danzo. Now this is a 1 year time skip. So Naruto is 1 year old. Danzo has actually grown a liking to Naruto. But he has to play up the act that he hasn't had Naruto and he doesn't like him. So he tells everyone Naruto is the Nine-Tailed Jinchuriki, which puts a frown on Hiruzen's face. But he's like, why even tell anyone, Danzo? He's gone. I was like, oh, I didn't know. You should send some of your Anbus after him. Danzo, he left no trace. Or the person who kidnapped him left no trace. how he's supposed to find him. Don's like, oh, okay. We lost a good weapon that day. Hiruzen would frown, seeing that Danzo only thought Naruto of a weapon and not a person that we lost. So then Hiruzen would go back to his Hokage chair and just be depressed. And then Danzo would go to his meeting spot with Orochimaru. Of course with Naruto, though, because none of the Anbu actually wanted to take care of Naruto, and Danzo wanted to take care of Naruto himself to, he's grown a liking to Naruto. And so, now, when Orochimaru meets with Danzo, Orochimaru's like, what kind of person do you got there? Danzo's like, none of your business. How's the experimenting going? Orochimaru's like, we're partners, tell me. Danzo's like, fine. He tells him about how he took in Naruto and that he was wanting to fill him up with different clans' dojutsus, Kenkai Genkais, because Orochimaru does a lot of experiments, as we all know. So he thinks this boy will do great, and he's kind of going to be OP by him just working under Danzo, but he's only a year old. So he's going to inject him with all this stuff, so when he does, when the academy graduating exam does come, Danzo will reveal that he's had Naruto, and that's for the future. You'll figure that out in another episode of this one. And so Orochimaru's like, why should I spend all of my blood to help this boy? And Danzo's like, because he's the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki. And I don't fear, I know that he's going to make it out of there. And he will work under me because I'll be the first one he sees. And then Orochimaru's like, okay, if this can help us, then I'll let him I'll use my blood. I'll bring, he has like, the Uchiha blood, the, Senju, the, Hyuga. Sorry for that. He has a Hyuga, he has, I think he'd have Ice Release, because, I think he'd also have, the Ice Kenkai Genkai blood from the Yuki clan, and he'd also have the Bone one because of Himawaru? Put down his name in the comments if you know. And he wouldn't have the Rinnegan because he didn't take any blood from Nagato. And so he basically puts in, did I say Uchiha? If I didn't, I'm sorry. He puts in Senju, Uchiha, Hyuga, Yuki, and I said there was 5. And he puts in, sorry, give me a second. I believe he actually only puts in 4. So he has 5 Namikaze, and he technically have 6 with Uzumaki, Namikaze, Uchiha, Senju, Yuki. Okay. He actually just has 5, I guess. And so he has 5 clans blood in him. Now, Danzo and Orochimaru are very doubtful that he will make it past this experiment. But Danzo is hoping that he does, because that would be a great weapon to the Leaf, And also, he would be happy because he wants Naruto to live because, like I said before, he's taking a liking to Naruto. And so, we're doing the 7-year time skip. So, we're going to say, Sasuke was born on the same day as Naruto. And if you're wondering about Indra and Ashura, Indra took Sasuke and Ashura chose Hinata. Now that's kind of different because Ashura, we're saying in this, could see slightly in the future of what's going to happen. Ashura wants a pure-hearted person, so he's not going to choose Naruto. That's why, because he knows Danzo is evil, or he thinks Danzo is evil and just wants power and all that, which he does want the Hokage spot, but you know. And so, basically, Ashura chose Hinata. Now, Hinata is 7 years old. The academy's about to start in 1 year. Well, there are actually 8, so the academy starts now. And Sasuke is still... I chose the Uchiha Clan Massacre to happen when after Sasuke was born, like a year after, to put more strain on him. So he would, the Indra side would actually come out more. So since I'm making Naruto kind of OP, I need Sasuke to be OP. So at the age of 1, yes, I know, bigger prodigy than Itachi about to come, but he unlocks the first Tomo at the age of 1. And everyone wants to adopt Sasuke, and he has to be adopted by someone. So he chooses Ino's family. Yeah, I know it. I'm making this because I want Ino and Sasuke to have a better relationship, like a brother and sister, because Ino's kind in the Naruto series, and she's not that big of a fangirl like Sakura, but so they're going to be like brother and sister bonding. And so after 7 years, the academy starts, and Sasuke has still the 1 Tomo in each eye. About the verge to unlock the 2 Tomo in 1 eye, because something's about to happen, but foreshadowing. And so when Naruto comes out at the age of 8 of the test tube, wood coming out of his back, breaking the test tubes. Yeah, I said test tubes. And just shattering all Orochimaru's projects. And this kind of got Orochimaru mad, but he noticed he had the Yuki ice with a senbon in his hand. It was like a needle, because needles were stuck in him, and so he made an ice needle to attack someone with, because they were sharp. And then he noticed the 2 Tomos in each eye, and he also, so the Uchiha Senju and the Yuki clan got in his full blood, and he's going really good like that. And then chains come out of his back, and the Namikaze is just about speed, so he gets a speed buff. Now if you have and so Orochimaru was like, ooh, God Lord Danzo. Kabuto's like, yes. Danzo comes and he sees Naruto. Naruto's a bit confused about what's happening because he's 8 years old and he just came out of a test tube. Glass shattered everywhere. Water spilled everywhere. And Danzo comes, and he's like, Orochimaru, it seemed like it worked. Now, and yes, he does have that arm thing you see in the picture, but it's wrapped up, like you see in the anime. And so Danzo's like, good. Child, I'm your father. Naruto's like, what? And so Naruto's like, you're my father? And Danzo's like, yes, come with me, child. Orochimaru's like, what about your end of the deal? So Danzo said that he let Orochimaru capture more subjects in the leaf for testing. And Danzo's like, yes, there's a secret route in the route, and not in the route, in the leaf village. If you go inside a tree on the left side, if you walk in there, there's a secret passageway to the leaf, and I'll make sure the Hokage is occupied while you steal some. And so Danzo, and then they make this plan tonight because, and so Orochimaru goes inside the tree, and then there is a passageway to the leaf. And Danzo is distracting Hiruzen by calling a council meeting. And he says, my root agents have not found the boy yet. Or, my Anbu have not found the boy yet. Hiruzen's like, then why did we call this meeting? And then the elders say that Minato's son was part of this leaf and was our Jinchuriki. So they're arguing with Hiruzen to send out multiple Anbu just to go find him. And Hiruzen's denying this request because it's been 7 years. Why would he go? It's actually been 8. It's been like 8 years. Why would he go find someone that might be dead? And so Hiruzen's like, why should I go and search for someone that is probably dead? Danzo is a bit mad because Danzo has taken a liking to Naruto. So, like, he doesn't show it, though. He has this calm expression. Sorry, I need water. And so, he's like, still, we need to send out Anbu to go find the brat. He says that because he doesn't want to act nice about the boy. So, he's like, why should I spend time? Go find the brat. So, you should spend time to go find the brat. And so, Danzo would then go to the route. And Naruto was just sitting there, peacefully. Danzo's like, hello there, son. It's time for training. Naruto's like, oh, okay. So, then they go training for another year. I'm going to make this 20 minutes long because I don't know if you guys will like this or not. So, then he goes training for a year. And so now everyone's age of 9. Anbu have been searching for him for a year, but came up with nothing. Not even a speck of hair. Orochimaru has stolen the kids he wanted to. Uchiha Sasuke is still there. And the one person that Orochimaru took was Ino. That's why Tomoe, he saw Ino get captured and he tried going after him. Orochimaru was too strong, kicked him, and it threw Sasuke back. He activated his one Tomoe in both eyes, and then Orochimaru was gone. He was trying to find him. He couldn't, and then he started crying because they were really good. They acted like they were brother and sister, and so Sasuke started crying, and then the two Tomoe unlocked in his right eye. And he went back to his house all upset, and Ino's father was like, "Where's Ino?" And then Sasuke would whimper and saying, "A snake man took him. Took her. Sorry for him. Took her." And then Ino's father would hug Sasuke saying, "Okay, we will go tell the Hokage." I'm going to end it off here. I hope you enjoyed, and put in the comments if you like this or not. Bye.